So before we jump into today's topic, before I just make you cry for the rest of this film, let's start off with a bonus first look, a little moment of levity. Normally, for first look, you've got two camera angles going. They're pretty tight, chest high to really focus on the moment, the emotion as you turn and see each other for the first time. For whatever reason, at this wedding, we had a third camera angle, and it was getting more of a body shot, a full body shot from behind Skylar. And I cannot believe the stroke of luck that was, because it allowed us to catch this moment, which for you to catch, you'll want to watch this area right here. Welcome back to the channel, everyone, or if this is your first time here, my name is Dave with Amari Productions. We're a small creative studio based in Southern California. Been filming weddings worldwide for the last 10 years. On this channel, you can find everything from wedding highlight films, insider planning tips from somebody inside the industry, so stuff you won't find on your blogs or Wedding Wire, anything like that, all the way to BTS daily vlogs of what it looks like to run a growing small creative studio, like this one, that is actually both a highlight film and a daily vlog. So if you are engaged planning your dream wedding, or if you're just a fellow filmmaker that wants to do this full time, click that subscribe button, ring that notification bell so you know every time that we post, or if you know any of those people, share this channel with them. Did I do better this week? Is that intro a little bit quicker? I'm sure Monique will let me know in post. Jumping into today's video, we're going to lead off with the first look of Mark and Shirley. This was at Saddle Rock Ranch in the Malibu Mountains. And what I love about this first look is just how classic and how romantic it is. I specifically love, from this whole film, this whole day, Shirley's smile. Just the genuineness, the fullness, the depth of her smile and her joy throughout the day. And then in this first look, in this actual moment, listen, because I love how Mark immediately jumps in after he sees Shirley, after that initial surprise. His very next move is to take care of his wife, or his almost wife, to jump in and support her and take care of her. And then obviously that genuineness from both of them just bleeds straight over into their portraits.
Hi. So beautiful. Crazy.
Next up, we have Sammy and Matt, and I don't want to spoil anything in this first look, so I'm just gonna play it and then I'll tell you what I love about this one.
Risk it all, you learn to feel alive. Oh, searching for new life. Oh, reaching for new heights.
So this first look has always hit home for me because it is in Matt's just immediate 100, from 0 to 100%, just his immediate reaction to turning around and seeing Sammy. And then further, Sammy's reaction isn't necessarily to seeing Matt. I guess she saw the back of him as she walked up and waited for him to turn. Her reaction is to Matt's reaction of her. It's just this very genuine moment. It's so quick, it's so immediate, it's so real, and I love it. And if you haven't already, smash that like button. And if you are enjoying these snippets and want to see something like this every single day, make sure you're following us on Instagram at Amari Productions, or on TikTok, also at Amari Productions. Oh, and also, as we're going through these first looks, let me know in the comments, pick one of these that you want to see the full highlight film from. If it's not one that's already online, which I'll get to that in a second, I'll upload it either next week or coming up soon in our calendar. Okay, number 3, we have one of our favorite collaborators on this channel, and that is Jamie and Elias. Except there's gonna be a little bit of a change up here because this is not going to be Jamie and Elias's first look. Jamie and Elias had their own first look, which was beautiful, and you can see that here in their highlight film, which we've already uploaded last year. But today we are going to touch on the first look that they had with their daughters. This is actually in our sizzle reel, and every time I see our sizzle reel, which I have probably seen now 1,000 times, I could not be more numb to the clips in that reel because of how many times I've seen it. But there are still clips in there that hit me every single time I watch it, and this first look between Jamie and Elias and their twin daughters is just one of the most powerful moments for me in the entire film because they're kids. Our kids could not be more innocent, more pure, and could not be more excited to see mommy and daddy on their wedding day, getting married, making their family whole and complete. Well, not complete because they ended up having another little son, Silas. Whatever, just go to Jamie's channel and watch her beautiful little family. Well, don't, stay here and finish this film first, and then, okay, you get it. Number 4, we have Katie and Nate, and we just filmed this wedding last weekend, and we actually have a bonus first look from this wedding. Besides Katie and Nate's first look, we also have Katie's first look with her dad. So I'll give you that bonus one here first.
Stunning! Just beautiful. Just beautiful.
And then we have Katie's first look with Nate. And again, without spoiling it, I will just say, well, I'm gonna kind of spoil it. Anytime you have a first look where hands end up on the knees, you know you had a good one. Also, I know in the first one I mentioned that they were at Saddlewalk Ranch and talked a little bit about that venue. Here's another one where you're at a very, very popular and beautiful spot. This first look was happening at the Mission in San Juan Capistrano, which you can go to. I think it's like 75 bucks. We'll get you a photo permit. You can take your photographer and your videographer. You can do first look, couples portraits, all of that at the Mission. So if you are getting married at Serra Plaza, the Villa San Juan, Franciscan Gardens, just anywhere around South Orange County, close to the Mission, highly, highly recommend you get that pass. You head over there for your couples portraits, your first look. You could do bridal party photos over there as well. There's just so many beautiful locations. Even in the middle of summer when it's packed, there's still little nooks and crannies and ways that you can get really beautiful photos. This is not an ad for the Mission, except it kind of is now. At number 5, we have Sophia and Jared. And one of the central themes of our style, of our brand, of our ethos is subtle quality over like flashy LUTs and crazy gimbal movements and high-speed drone shots and etc, etc. We want things to be dialed back so that you really can enjoy and appreciate the quality cinematography, the quality storytelling, and most importantly, those quality, genuine, subtle moments between the two of you, between you and your family. And that's what I love about Sophia and Jared's first look. It's not overly bold in any way, but it's so delicate and full. Now, I don't want to spoil it again, so I'll show it to you, but then stick around because I'll tell you exactly what it is about this first look that I love.
I was waiting for you to like tap my shoulder. I love your skin. You look so good. You look great. You look great.
So this first look actually was from 2015, and a few years ago, 2017, I posted a freeze frame from this first look. I'll put it up here. And this is what I wrote on this Instagram post. I think what's most beautiful about this moment from Sophia and Jared's first look is that it wasn't immediate. First, he simply admired her. Then they came together and held hands, and Sophia complimented his suit. But Jared was speechless, and you could see something beginning to swell within him. Then they embraced, and she asked what he thought, but all he could do was nod his head in approval. Finally, that crescendo peaked. The full weight of the moment hit, and Jared collapsed into the arms of his love, his partner, his bride. And Sophia, she immediately wrapped him up, gently stroking the back of his neck. It was as if they were saying with everything but their words, "We're home." Hey, it was great having you guys today. If you want to go see what it is like to have us with you at your wedding, you want to see behind the scenes on a real wedding, click this video up here. If you just want the algorithm to serve you the video that it knows you'll like the best, click this one down here. And if you haven't already, click that subscribe button or click this circle right here, ring the notification bell so you know every time that we post. My name's Dave with Amari Productions, and I'll see you next time.